Man, friends these days, huh? Can you believe it? Guys, I don't believe anymore in the concept of a friend. And let me know why. And let me tell you why, Recently, I was witnessing a situation between two so-called very good friends, okay? And I'm pretty sure you have those good friends in your life too. And I probably at one point in life I had it too. They are the best friends and they are this and they are that. Guys, welcome to a new episode with Alejandro de la Luz. Today we are discussing fake friendships, okay? Superficial ones. And this is not about me. In this story, in this episode, the story is not about me. It's about somebody I know, okay? So, let's say I know this girl. And this girl have a friend who is also a girl. And this friend, girl, have of course a brother. It's normal. It's happening. Totally smooth and nice. Nothing to be said. And this girl and with her very good friend, what was also a girl, they was good friends. Good friends apparently for like 15 years or so, apparently they say so. And you know what they say, real friend, in the need you find it. So this girl needed a house to stay, but she couldn't rent it in her name because here in Spain it's a lot of paperwork and bureaucracy, and if you don't have the right paperwork and if you don't have that and that, nobody's giving you a contract. It's fucked up. Or unless you have a lot of money, or unless I don't know, you steal a house. So guys, this girl needed a house. Her very good friend somehow apparently say she can help her. So her brother decided to rent a house in his name because he had the right paperwork, let's say. So he rented the house in his name for this girl, which was very good friends with his sister. I think you understand, yeah? Okay. Everything was smooth. The terms was a little bit odd, if you ask me. When I find it out, it was a little bit like, what the fuck is this? So apparently the deal was, the whole house is worth 750 euros here in Spain, okay? Where we are, where they are, where I am in Spain, whatever. So this guy was renting the house for 750, and he was charging this friend, this girl, what was very good friend with his sister, 500 because she was using a bigger part of the house, and he was supposedly paying the another 250. So in total 750. It was for an agency, so he just rented the house, okay, in her name. Everything smooth and fine until I don't know, a month ago. Until a month ago when I had, let's say, a discussion with a neighbor, or I say to him some things what was not so wow. And apparently this neighbor was talking with this girl because I know that girl and the girl knows me, and the neighbor stopped the girl because yeah, it was her neighbor. And this is very funny how the universe works because everything is fucking connected, okay? Everything is fucking connected and nothing gets random. So, apparently this neighbor said to this girl that somebody from an agency, Immobiliaria Real Estate, was coming around the house sometimes when she's not home because she's at work, and asking him, the neighbor, who is living here? What's happening here? Because apparently the rent hasn't been paid in 10 fucking months. So you can understand when this girl heard these things, she was like, what the fuck are you talking about? because I am been paying these 500 euros to the brother of my very good friend, which he's supposed to pay to the fucking agency, and so on. So it's a bit complicated situation, but apparently the the brother was taking her money, putting it in his pocket, and he didn't pay anything more to the immobiliare agency, at the real estate agency, for around 10 months. So we are talking around 7,500 euros. That's not super much money, but for the people here, what their salary is like around 1,500 euros, it's a lot of money. So you can understand the concern in this girl who was renting the house through her very good friend brother, and she got this news from a fucking neighbor what she barely see him sometimes, and this is just crazy terrible news to hear. And apparently the sister knew about these things. Yes, what kind of fucking terrible, what kind of fucking very good friends are you when this fucking hoe was kind of helping her brother to skim this girl of money? Because it's not about that he was keeping the money for himself. The problem is that the agency was coming around the house looking for the one who was living in the house. In this case, this girl. So of course you can understand the concern and worries in this girl, because she had no contract. She was feeling like a fucking occupant, because she had no idea these things was happening, and she was just living here in this house, no worries in the world. And to find out these kind of things is fucked up. So yeah, what kind of fucking good friend is doing this to her friend? This is no friend. I say to this girl, I'm sorry to tell you this. I'm probably not the first one or the last one to tell you this, but your so-called friend is a fucking hoe, a fucking bitch who have no fucking principles, who have no fucking brain, soul, or anything logical in their fucking head. These people, you cannot call them friends, guys. This is no friends. And then this so-called friend, the hoe, dare to call this girl and tell her that she betrayed her, because she was going directly. So this girl decided to go directly to the agency and tell her, hey, look what's happening here. Okay, I had this kind of deal with this guy, and he's supposed to pay you, but he didn't pay you, and I find out from my neighbor, and I'm coming here to tell you because I'm a fair person, and I want to tell you this and this, and I want to offer some kind of agreement and deal, because she wanted to pay directly to the agency, even though she didn't have the proper paperwork. She wanted to pay directly to the agency. So apparently, yeah, apparently it's her fault, because she got directly to the agency and wanted to pay her. So this friend called her and say some nasty things to her, I hear, and it was a big drama and crying and all this, because this girl thought that this hoe was a real friend and blah blah. But you know, I told her and other people told her, this bitch girl, what you are calling her friend, she's a terrible person. You can't have these kind of people in your life, and you can think about them, guys. I had a lot of people like this in my life, to be honest. You probably had like this of people in your life, if you are to be honest with yourself. And this is just a waste of energy. You have to cut the umbilical cord on this motherfucker. This is no friends. I have done this with my family members. So cutting off a friend is it's like whoop, walking in the park. You motherfuckers don't deserve your energy, guys. Stop pleasing others and stop saying that this is my best friend and this is my friend from. You have no fucking friends. Think deep. Look in the mirror. Take your fucking phone and call and ask for some real favors. Like, Some real favors. Ask somebody, hey, I need a real favor. When we are talking real favors, guys, life or death situation, kind of, you know. Doesn't really need to be life or death situation. Nobody's asking you to call your best friend and ask him or her for a heart transplant. But you know, some easy stuff. You'll see. You have no friends, guys. You have no fucking friends. You know. I'm gonna give you another example. I tattooed one time, motherfucker. And he was like, oh, bro, come on, give me a good price. I'm gonna get you a lot of customers. I'm gonna make you reclam and this and this. And just give me a better price and I'm gonna bring everybody to you. And I was like, okay, nigga, you can get the first tattoo. I'm gonna give you a good price. But I'm gonna have to see some movement from your side, you know, from your part, in order to give you more discount later. Make tattoo, everything okay, give him super good price. These motherfuckers didn't send even a fucking mosquito to me to tattoo him. And second time he come, want, oh bro, I want tattoo, bang, 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 but I don't have this. Because I say, man, this is full price, I say to this motherfucker. Boom, this is the deal. Oh bro, but it's too much, bro, man. Go to your fucking friends. What if you have so much friends that you say you are bringing my way? To go to your fucking friends and go to other people to tattoo you, because I'm not wasting my energy on you. So guys, this tattoo metaphor was just a metaphor. Stop wasting energy with fucking hobos. One time I was in a visit to a so-called friend, long time ago, and he take me in a visit to another so-called friends of his, okay? And I got in a fucking dirty apartment, guys. It was so fucking dirty that I had to sit, to stand like this, like fucking straight, because it was no space even where to put your fucking shoes on the floor. And I was like, man, this is your fucking friend? These hobos is your fucking friend, I said to him. Look at you, motherfucker, I said to him. Look at you, look at them. You are like a fucking mirror. I come in visit to you to see how it's going after so many eons and years and decades to see you. And you are worse than a fucking hobo. I have seen hobos looking cleaner than you actually and your friends. You can't have these people in your life. You need to ditch them. Guys, the story for today, it's about fake superficial friends. If you just have friends who wants to party all the fucking time, ditch them. This is not friends. This is just some hobos. If you want people to go to party, you know what to do? You just go in the fucking town, in the first bar you find, and you will find a lot of people. No string attached. You will have a good time for the night. You can probably even make some business because they are strangers, and it's better. And they will not break your heart spiritually and psychically when they will betray you, because the question is not if they will. The question here is when they will betray you, because they always do. Look at yourself. Do you really have a real friend? Show me where it is. Where it is. You are still going to a fucking 9-to-5 job. You are still slaving around for others. So don't tell me you have friends, because you have no friends. You are super fucking lonely in this fucking world. And if you find a good friend, you should learn how to keep him. But a lot of you motherfuckers don't know how to have a good friend, don't know how to keep a good friend, because you never had in the first place a good friend. So wake the fuck up. Open your eyes. I know this sounds fucking harsh what I'm saying, but I have been blind myself for a long time. And it's just an illusion, guys. It's just an illusion. Stop thinking you have friends. It's very, very rare to have friends. You just have some acquaintances, what you know them sometimes. You hang with them, you are doing stupid things together, and that's pretty much all. The majority in the cases. In the majority of the cases, the people don't have friends. Everybody is lonely, sitting in their house, drinking or getting high or doing pills or doing other things or watching TV. Stop saying you have friends. Because you don't have friends. If you had friends, you will probably gather all together and you will think, hey guys, how can we make our friendship even better, our time even more well spent together, and how can we make a living of our friendship? How can we put our brains together to be a team of friends, of an army of friends? What army? A family of friends, something, a deep bond. No, no, motherfuckers, it's just superficiality. That's why I don't go out. That's why I don't want to hang with everybody, because not everybody deserve my fucking time. I barely have enough time for myself. So when I'm giving to somebody, I need to be sure at least 83% that they deserve it. At least 1 hour of my time in that very little day. Because, I don't know, sometimes I like to give people a chance, but not the second one. And if I give them the second one, then I am probably stupid in that case. Yes. The first impression matters the most. You have to pay attention at your friends, what they are doing all the time, what they are talking all the time, what they are talking about all the time, how they are behaving, walking, looking, talking. Look at them. Is the same people you want to be? Because if you hang with the people you are with, you eventually, or you are already like them, because likes attracts likes, and nothing gets random. So wonder yourself if you are attracting the type of people you are attracting in your life. Why? Have you wondered? Have you wondered why you are attracting the same type of people all the time? You have to wonder this, guys. I don't want to deviate. That's probably another subject for another episode. My story, my story of today, I wanted to focus it on superficiality and fake friends. So guys, try to make a audit. Make a list with your friends. Ask them some, but you don't even need to ask them favors. Just call them and see what they are doing. Hang with them a little bit. See how much time they even have to stay on the phone and chit chat. What they are chit chatting about, and you'll see who is your real friend. Stop saying I have friends. In reality, you have no friends, guys. I have no friends. I'm sorry to say it now. This is the reality, Before I thought I had a lot of friends, but no, I have no friends, and I'm actually happy with that. I could probably meet some friendly people, but to say that I have right now some friends, what I can call and just talk with them, hey, how is it going? At this moment, in time and space, 2025 May, I don't have. If I'm taking now my phone and I'm calling and starting to call my list, which is very short, I cannot say I have 3 people answering to me, to my phone calls when I'm calling right now, unless I call 911. My mother probably should answer, and maybe my girlfriend. So, but it's not so sure with my mother or my girlfriend either, because they are also at work or doing things. Yeah, they are at work. Somebody have to work in this world. So I'm pretty sure if I have to call somebody right now, it will be 911, because I know, guys, it's sad, but it's reality. I have nobody to call. All motherfuckers just is busy. They disappear. I lost so many so-called friends in the last year. You have no idea. And if I'm counting the last 10 years, I could probably have built a whole fucking village. That being said, guys, take a look at at your so-called friends and ask yourself, is this really a friend or just a illusion of one? Ciao, ciao, guys.